We all know it's a proven fact that verbal stimulation will stimulate brain cells and create activity in the brain. So that's what this video is about. I'm going to use my son's tragedy to uplift yours and to help you come through it and give you some of the positive things that I've learned from this situation. You don't know me and I don't know you, but I'm here to tell you, if I draw out a story, there's a reason for it and a purpose that makes your brain go. Highly recommend you share this video. You're never gonna know when some kind of tragedy like this is gonna affect you and your family, and knowing this ahead of time is much better than seeking it out during the time. Trust me, it's worth it. All of these videos that I'm gonna make in the future are worth their weight in gold. My son Colin Rogers, at the age of 17, a great gifted mind, was the victim of a serious crime where he was held by the arm, drugged by a car at 30 to 50 miles an hour, and let go. His brain was damaged on both sides. They took out pieces of his skull, and we've been here in the ICU unit at the Helen DeVos Children's Hospital in Grand Rapids, Michigan for about 7 days now. The criminals probably aren't going to really see justice. They were a 15 and 16-year-old kid, and more than likely, if they get any harsh punishment for this, even though there's video evidence, we all know how the justice system works nowadays. It's all about the victimizers and not the victims. So, through all these videos, which you can look down in the description below to see the full story, I'm going to teach you some of the things that I learned. Now, I'm not the most sympathetic man, I'm not the most calming voice in the world, but I am here to try to help you. I will set up a network of people that will talk to you and talk you through these things, or you can message me personally. Having somebody experienced on your side, I would imagine, is going to be helpful. Years past, my channel's probably given over $100 million to people. Not monetarily speaking, of course, but with our videos that on the average save people hundreds. But I gotta be realistic. 30 million videos, $5 a piece, $120 million, $150 million, whatever, doesn't matter. And I'm gonna give you a little tip today that's gonna change your world and make it easier for you, along with several other tips in upcoming videos of things that I learned about insurance, nurses and stuff that have been working with you and your family. I'm going to tell you some of the things that I've learned, and you're going to share with us some of the ideas that you have. Hopefully some of the stories of recovery. That would be the greatest. Just put them down in the comments below. I also recommend you check out the comments, check out why we're making this video. I'm also not going to drag out my intros anymore. I'm just going to direct people to watch this video first so they know what's going on at the beginning of the other videos, and I'll try to do that within 10 to 15 seconds. So, I'm sitting around either watching Soprano reruns or I'm listening to Candlebox. I just didn't know what to do with myself, so I just started thinking. I'm good at a lot of things, but not great at any one thing. And thinking is one of the things I'm very good at. Problem solving. Thinking, how could I fix this problem? 9 days into this situation, I've been told that my son is going to lose 75% of his brain. I've been told that really we should pull the plug on him. Well, I don't know about the plug pulling part. That's a difficult one, and I can't direct you on what to do. But I can ask myself mathematical questions, which you're going to have to ask yourself at some point, of what's good for him and what's good for you. Here on my channel, we inspire and empower people to do things. So in this situation, I thought doing something is better than doing absolutely nothing. So if there's no brain activity, there's nothing we can do, and right now he's just basically a pile of ultra-loved flesh. Let's go with some different things. We start talking about faith, having prayer meetings. That's pretty simple stuff. But what about if you could spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week talking to your child? You would do it. Because we all know that if they hear your voice, the brain is a miraculous thing that's still not understood. We can bring them back. Or at the very least, we can stimulate their brain. They don't want stimulation. They do not want that. They say that the brain needs to heal. But I thought you couldn't do anything. I thought they're going to lose 75% of their brain. So, what I did was, I took my iPad, I put on one of my Clayway playlists for him, just let it play. I'm not saying put on one of my playlists, I'm saying make your own. Dear God, save this poor child from me. And the nurses too. But, you know, I was kind of thinking about it. If they got annoyed with my voice enough, maybe they'll start doing something else. Not that they haven't been trying. These people are terrific over here. Except for the nurse that I'm dealing with right now. She's not very happy with me. Now the nurse, she was not happy about this at all. But you are paying them. And when they tell you that there's nothing you can do, you cannot break something that's already broken. And that's exactly what I looked her in the eye and I said, I don't think I've ever been more poignant in my life speaking to another individual. And it sounded really crappy, but it's the truth. You're telling me there's nothing you can do surgically or medically to bring my son back? I'm not giving up yet. It's only been 2 days since you told me that. 2 days since the MRI says that 75% of his brain is going to be gone. So, I'm doing what I know to do. You can just take your phone or take an extra instrument that you have, buy an iPad, something. You could make a video that says the message that you want to send. It doesn't need to be all up and down. Calm, collective, motherly voices, fatherly voices. In my situation, my videos are loud, they're soft, they're quiet, they're loud. It's probably not the best scenario for stimulation, but I told her flat out, this is what I want, and this is what we're going to do. I don't care. You can turn the volume down. I just want him to hear my voice. So that's that. I'm leaving it at that. You are in charge. You have the right to take the items that they use. You will pay for them. You will pay for every bit of it. Your insurance company or yourself personally at some point will pay for this. Remember, his care or her care is going to be ongoing for a very long time, and these things are going to be necessities, and if you have to buy them out of your pocket, more than likely, if you're like us, you're going to go broke. So take everything with you that they're going to charge you for. Don't leave anything behind. Remember, don't be the next to them, be the first of you, and if anyone else can do it, you can do it too. It's a sad situation. In a dark room, I'm going to find the light when there's only darkness. God bless you. I care for you.